Some animals are known to swallow anything they see. Did you know that an anaconda can engulf a complete deer? And we all know that friend whose dog could eat anything, right? But apart from research purposes, one easily wouldn't care about the inner contents of an animal. In this video, we are going to talk about some similar instances where some unbelievable things were found inside an animal's stomach. The last one will blow you away, literally. Number 10. The trout with a human thumb. Yes, you heard it right. This case is exactly what you never imagined to be found out inside this lake trout. Whenever we think of a troutfish, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it tasty enough? But when we think of its insides, we can't help but think of all the guts, a heart, the blood vessels, the bones, and all the other things that our elementary biology teacher might have taught us. It was the year 1992 in Wyoming City when this fisherman found a severed human thumb inside a random lake trout fish, which he discovered while gutting the fish. He filed an FIR to the police when he found out that the severed thumb belonged to a person named Robert Lindsay. You'd still think, how did his thumb end up inside of the fish? Well, as it seems, Robert went on a fishing expedition with his friends when this mishap took place. He lost 2 fingers and a thumb in that accident. His missing fingers were immediately found and were reattached surgically, but the thumb wasn't found as it was swallowed by the troutfish and remained undigested throughout the years. Number 9. Jumbo the elephant. The next weird discovery involves Jumbo the elephant. Elephants are the largest animals found on land. The only other animal that could give competition to an elephant is the humongous blue whale. Elephants are fun, innocent, and are extremely friendly to humans. They can even perform several interesting tricks. This is the reason why they are most frequently seen performing at a circus. In such a circus, there was a gigantic elephant called Jumbo. After he passed away, his body was dissected and the doctors discovered something crazy. The whole stomach of the elephant was filled with an entire junkload of crap. Crap such as metallic whistle, screws, pennies, and much more, which most probably might have been swallowed during his circus journey. Number 8. The arm of the tiger shark. A human arm was found inside a tiger shark. Yes, this is as scary as you've read it. When we talk about weird things being found inside an animal, we might think of whistles, screws, pennies, and undigested food too. But not even in our worst dread, we might have imagined that we would find a human arm inside the gut of a tiger shark. This is a 1935 murder case mystery that raised questions in the community as well as the police when a tiger shark did the most unlikely thing and swam to the beach and coughed up the tattooed arm of a human being. Upon further investigation, the police quickly discovered that the arm belonged to Jimmy Smith, a former boxer who had the same tattoo. Smith had been missing for a couple of weeks, and it seemed that his arm was the only evidence needed to determine that he was dead. However, nobody knows if he was murdered by the tiger shark or had been dumped by someone into the ocean, and it doesn't seem like anyone will ever find out. Number 7. The turtle piggy bank. The next unbelievable incident was the discovery of 1,000 coins inside the gut of a turtle. Yeah, that's a weirdly satisfying and happy thing, right? It can be rightly said that this turtle was so rich that it lost its life due to the weight of its wealth. This turtle lived in a pond in Thailand and was having a fairly nice existence. The pond was already a tourist site, so the visitors dropped a coin each time they visited to make a wish. This turtle happened to swallow most of the coins, mistaking it for food probably. It kept swallowing the coins throughout its existence. When it died, upon further investigation, it was clear that these coins caused its death. After that, dropping coins as a sign of fulfilling one's wish was banned in that pond, keeping in view the safeguard of aquatic creatures. Number 6. Nails inside a dog. The animal we have is everyone's favorite, a dog. The best thing about being a dog owner is having a friend for a lifetime. But as cute and playful as they can get, they are quite notorious too. But the worst thing being a dog owner can face is that they swallow everything that comes in their way. It's pretty difficult for the owner to keep their dog away from the petty small things laying around the floor all over their house. A similar thing took place at a house in Florida. The owner had a Labrador called Hooch. Hooch was as notorious as any other dog and went on swallowing literally anything on its way, and its owner was unaware of this. Soon the dog started vomiting every now and then. The owner was stressed and took the dog to a vet. An ultrasound found that it swallowed tons of nails and screwdrivers laying in the garage of their house. Luckily, the dog was saved and the nickel infection was also treated successfully. Number 5. The Rock and the Frog. How weird-tasting rock eating could be. If you're wondering, then you should probably ask this rock-eating frog. This exotic frog has been found several times munching on all types of rocks. His owner was actually worried, so he took it to be checked up by a vet. The owner and the vet both were shocked upon discovering that the stomach of the frog was filled with huge rocks. Shockingly, the frog wasn't suffering from anything and had no symptoms that could point out what he was going through, which was pretty weird. Thankfully, the vet was able to perform surgery on the frog, and the rocks were successfully removed. The frog survived too, and we hope that he doesn't go around looking for more rocks to snack on. Number 4. The Deer and the Alligator. We know that alligators are pretty dangerous animals. Be it in rivers or even parks, it's always kept in solitary. They are pretty active predators with enormously large jaws. They are capable of swallowing an entire human too. But we all know this, right? But this poor deer didn't. It came as a shock to most people, scientists included, to find a whole 130-pound deer in the stomach of an alligator. That's very close to the average human weight. The deer's skin was dissolved, but its skeletal remains stayed intact. This came as a surprise because along with the deer, 2 carcasses of squirrels were also found inside the gigantic abdominal sac of the alligator. Number 3. Armored tiger shark. The things that the tiger sharks engulf are quite amazing and interesting as well. In the 1990s, the scientists were curious enough to test what was inside the dead bodies of the tiger sharks. They found unbelievable shocking things inside sharks and even put it in historical exhibitions. But the most striking thing collected from a tiger shark's stomach was a full suit of armor. Just imagine, a suit of armor with the helmet also, that a knight in the Middle Ages might have worn, managed to find its way into the tiger shark. Till today, no one knows how that could happen. Number 2. The Eggs and the Snake. As we know, the stomach of a snake is quite flexible enough to swallow an entire deer, especially anacondas. That was the case when this snake was found and cut open because these farmers thought it had swallowed one of their calves that went missing earlier, and in a fit of rage, they decided that the only way to avenge their loss was to find the snake and kill it. After they cut the snake open, they realized that the snake was not large because it had swallowed their calf, but because the snake had half a dozen eggs waiting to be born. So did the farmers feel bad about killing the snake for a crime that they knew nothing about? Well, perhaps not, because each egg in the snake was to them a potential killer, and it made good sense to kill them before they got big enough to, well, swallow anyone. Number 1. The Squid Bomb. Once upon a time, a Chinese man went fishing. While fishing, he was able to catch a 3-foot-long squid. While gutting the fish, he hit a live bomb with his knife inside the squid. Thankfully, the bomb didn't go off, so he quickly called the emergency services and the police removed the bomb from the squid. They also managed to perform a controlled explosion. Later, the police confirmed that it was a live bomb, which means that it could have blown up at any moment. Talk about a close call! Which of these discoveries surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like and subscribe buttons. Also, check out the channel for more amazing videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you later.